All right, we're back. Are we back? Is everything cool? It wasn't my internet speed, by the way. Okay, let me know if you're all still kicking around here or not. Yeah, I guess everyone's still on the other chat. I thought RTMP would get everything back up and running, but guess not. So you know what happened there, by the way? It was I wasn't paying attention, and I'm using the DJI Pocket 3. It's not plugged in, and the battery died. So that's what happened there. What's going on, buddy? Manos over in Greece. Nice to see you. So okay, for anyone joining, just want to say, Wedding DJ. When I say, it's kind of a bit of a clickbait. I do got to admit that was a little clickbaity. I didn't mean it to be. But I just mean about Pioneer DJ, the name, is it going to be over? And, we got some people in here from Pioneer DJ Alpha Theta. They're saying like, no, we own the name still. Amateur move. Yeah, with the battery dying. So I am an amateur, buddy. What's going on, Polly? So it's not that the company's dead. I just feel like the name, they're focusing a lot on this Alpha Theta name. I don't know what future products we're going to get that says Pioneer DJ on it. I don't think I'm going to see a CDJ come out again with the name Pioneer DJ on it. I could be wrong. It might be something that they reintroduce. They're just trying to get everyone to hear the name Alpha Theta. And then they say that Alpha Theta, they can actually think outside the box a little bit. But, I look at a Flex 2, and I don't know if that's really thinking outside the box. It's going to be a popular unit, though. Did you guys see this Flex 2? Gotta tell you something. That Flex 2, just hold on a sec here. Let's find it. I think the Flex 2 is a good little gift, man. I don't know why it's not sitting on Amazon yet. Here's something, but you know what? I think this is actually, this is the better value. So, Livia, you heard it from Professor BX. No, they're not losing the name. It's all good. So what I did want to show here is that's a link to the Rev 1. I kind of think for the money, honestly, that Rev 1 for an entry-level DJ controller is probably like the best bang for the buck, I think, at this point. That's a good question, Sound Insurgent, because I don't think you can use the XP2 and standalone with the CDJ3000s. So with the SP1 you could, because I wondered about that one too. I've kind of forgot to ask that very question. And Manos, you'd like to see a new firmware update for your Opus Quad with Beatport streaming. We all would like to see it. And I'm sure if, you know, we write Santa a letter, tell him what we want, who knows? maybe someone will answer the prayers. Shit. I feel bad for anyone who bought the Opus Quad initially and you've been waiting. Just remember something. When you bought it, they said it was coming. They didn't say it was there. So that's the point. When you buy equipment, if you buy something like the Prime 4 Plus, they said, hey, we're going to have Beatport, we're going to have beta stems. They didn't say they're going to be good. If it's in a beta, there is no promise that you were going to get stems that sounded fucking amazing. And people are crying. You went into it knowing it was going to be a beta. Now you get stems, but they're prepackaged and people are upset. Don't buy something based on what it might get. You're still getting confused when you look at my XDJ AZ and it says Alpha Theta. Well, don't be that confused. Let me show you something. Let me see if I can show you something on camera here that will help unconfuse you guys. So, CDJ3000, right? And okay, let's see how much we can get in there. Do you see all that? Do you see the name Alpha Theta in there on the Pioneer DJ CDJ3000? And this was manufactured in July of 2023. So, yeah, don't be too confused. Don't be too confused. All your Pioneer DJ products, if you take a look on the box, and you take a look at the stickers, you're going to see Alpha Theta because Alpha Theta was the parent company. Same guys, same people, same engineers, same marketing team, same everyone. Here's another one that's going to blow you away. RMX 1000, right? Take a look here. Straight up Pioneer. The silly name was always on it. Say, when you're buying all your Pioneer DJ equipment, Alpha Theta was the parent company. And there was probably a reason behind Alpha Theta, because in different languages, you know, you're trying to make a global name company, and you got to think of something that works in almost every language. So that's probably why they picked Alpha Theta, because it kind of works in every language. Techniques, right? You know, even, you know, AZ. What's another one recently that I kind of heard everybody talking about? DJ Mac 84. Pioneer just copies others' ideas. No. You know, that's like saying Apple copies others' ideas. I think other companies need to try and push the boundaries a little bit harder, trying to get market share. And then quite possibly Pioneer DJ might see something and that they were thinking about anyways. And then they're like, you know what, let's give that a go. So do I think there's going to be a 3000 MK2? I don't believe so. I think they'll change the name. I don't know. And speaking of film and TV, the Opus Quad, I believe the look of it and the aesthetic. If I was going to put a DJ system on a TV show, that's what and especially if it was going to be a bit of a futuristic TV show, I would do the Opus Quad. It has that modern, up-to-date look. You know, it's like it's the first bit of DJ equipment I've seen that actually looks a little different, you know. I don't feel like I need to skin this thing. All my other DJ gear, I got to put skins on it. Nerd Report, I appreciate that, but you know, it feels like a bunch of cheap asses today, to be honest. You know, at least one guy sent me enough money to literally, oh, almost fucking sent that thing flying. One guy sent enough for me to get myself a small pizza. And if you can't justify upgrading your DJ RX3, don't do it, man. And the DJS, that could use an upgrade, I guess, but it probably won't. You know, most people don't even know how to use the goddamn thing anyways. Yeah, you guys, you don't understand who's in the chat. You don't know that Professor BX is in the chat, and don't start talking about the fact that Pioneer DJ is not an innovative company. You're going to lose that fight. Don't get the guy's blood pressure going. Don't get the blood pressure going. No, the Opus does not require a separate export from Rekordbox. I think if you're using the latest Rekordbox, everything works. Pioneer is not pioneered anything. You're wrong, dude. Fuck's sakes. Have you seen a Wave 8 speaker? Have you seen Sonic Link? Have you seen the low latency wireless communication? You say they're not innovative or anything. Do you see anyone else make that? I think the III guys, they tried doing it. They tried making some wireless shit. No, nobody else has wireless speakers and headphones with such low latency. So, and I guess if we get real technical about it, I think it was someone else's tech that they like acquired to do it. So the sampler was pretty innovative. Just think about new products. Yeah, DJ Mac, it's not Bluetooth. Because I will tell you something, it does not have the range of Bluetooth. Bluetooth to the Wave 8 speaker, I had more latency, but I was able to like take my phone and get really fucking far away. Whereas with the transmitter, I couldn't get the same distance. But I didn't have yeah, I didn't get the range, just to say. But the latency was like fucking, it was stupid low. And you're right, Kevin. They're always pushing the tech because they kind of have to. You know what I mean? Like the company, you know, they've got all these other companies. If you're recording a session and you add a song in via Bluetooth, it's a good question, Johnny. And is Sonic Link 2.4 is at 5.8? I don't even really, I'm not sure, to be honest. And here's all I can tell you about the Sonic Link from my experience. I have a Wave 8 speaker here, and I've got the transmitter, right? I'm in an apartment building, 26 floors. When I look at my Wi-Fi that's around me, there's got to be at least 100 Wi-Fis in my area. Right? I mean, I have like 100 Wi-Fis that I can pick up on right where I live. I'm in downtown Toronto. There's airplanes. There's fucking cellular towers on the top of my building. I'm on the 26th floor. It's on the 29th. And I've yet to have a dropout. Now, my 2.4 gig wireless microphone system, that's had issues. That is a fucking pain in the ass in my place. I have so much shit. And this Wave 8 speaker sounds incredible. Only thing I could say downfall is the shape of it and the wheels on the back and you're wheeling it. This plagues a lot of speakers. Like the JBL speakers did the same thing too. If you hit a bump or a crack or something, it just wobbles. You break your wrist. I swear to God. So the wheel design, if you're just wheeling it into venues and stuff, but like taking it outdoors over the grass was a bit of a that's not a fun experience. And going down sidewalks and stuff, it's not a great idea. Yeah, it's the X5. It's exactly the X5 that I've been using, and they're always a pain in the ass. The X5 was always a piece of shit for me. And that's why I say some of these guys must be doing commercials, because Cleveland Terry, he swore up and down with the X5s. He swore up and down how good they were, and he used them all the time. And maybe I'm just unlucky because I took them to the park. I took them where there was no interference. And they, you know, it was behind the speaker, right? So you had to put on an XLR wire, have it above the speaker. And you know what I'm going to say, guys? That for the record, when I got the Opus Duo, sorry, the Omnis Duo, these names confuse me. When I got the Omnis Duo, and I was looking, and I was kind of like, there's no sonic link built in. It's a battery-powered system, and I had to take a transmitter and have it dangling off the battery-powered system. So I couldn't just walk around with it and be wireless. I was thinking the same thing as thinking for the money. Like, could you not have figured out a way to put that in there? Also on the AZ, I'm still wondering, like, hey, we got the wireless sonic link for the headphone. How come I couldn't have that, like, for my speaker? And guess what, Damaso? I have a YouTube video explaining exactly what you're doing. I had an RMX 1000 going into the Denon unit. It's step by step. I have a YouTube tutorial on that exact same thing. So I'm not going to sit here during a live stream and try to troubleshoot your one thing. It's up there. It's definitely sitting there. And I gotta say, Justino, when I first started playing with the Omnis Duo, I wasn't like a huge fan of it either. I was like, the workflow was very different. It just felt foreign to me. And it's like a lot of things, man. There's so much DJ equipment I've used over the past that I didn't like in the beginning. And the more I used it, and the more I'm like, you know what? I kind of like this. So it's what you get used to. Like the jog wheels on that, like I have a Denon DJ Go. I like it, but the workflow is a little unusual. When I've been using other equipment and I don't play on it for a long time, it feels way off. But then I get used to it. Same with the Omnis Duo. If I'm doing something with my other equipment and I go jump on that, it feels way off to me. Yeah. That would be cool if someone could mod it in. I don't know if there's enough space in there. And strange enough, like an easy solution is you get some short RCA cables. You can run the power to it from the USB. Hey, what's going on, low malt fiber? And then get some Velcro. Just Velcro to the, like, because in my mind, I was thinking, oh, I could like, it's small enough, I could like hold it under my arm. I could walk around outside, blah, blah, blah. So I already thought of this idea to just Velcro the transmitter to the bottom and call it a day. It wouldn't be that difficult. It would be nice to see that Mobius effect added to the Opus Quad because I definitely missed that from the A9. Because I feel like if we had to trade, there are effects on the Opus Quad that I don't need, that I could do without. What I would love to see, and this was what's funny because on the Prime 4, they added that whole fader echo. So on the AZ, man, I would love to see a firmware update to give me a fader echo. A fader echo on the AZ would be an awesome update. Even too for the A9. The A9, the V10, fader echoes would just be such a useful thing. Did I ever get a good AZ? I didn't get the AZ back yet. The next one will be good though, because they figured out the firmware situation. All the AZs that are being shipped out, they're going to be fine. It was like they thought it was a hardware thing. Thank God it wasn't. You got it. Smooth echo. Smooth echo. Yeah, Professor BX. And you know, I gotta say, the thing I love the most about the Opus Quad is smooth echo. I love that smooth echo. The other effect I totally love from the S11 was the kill. Because the kill, you could set for like 64 or some craziness. And when you kicked it in, it literally just faded the song out over 64 beats or some shit. Yeah, the load on smooth echo. What a brilliant feature. Especially like if you're doing a ceremony, like you're doing a wedding, that is just honestly great. That's so good during like the dinner stuff. Just load the next track, load the next track, load the next track. Load play, load play. Fun times. Shit, man. You know what? I'm getting kind of hungry here. I know I got 48 people kicking around here. That's all fine and dandy. What we got going on here? Put the link up again. So, like I said, birthday's coming up on Saturday. If anybody wants to do the little bit of birthday cash to the PayPal here, it would be greatly appreciated. Get something cool for the channel here. No, Soundbox is not a Bluetooth speaker. You have to get the ska transmitter. Hey man, if you had a bomb sandwich, send me a bomb sandwich my way too. Send a couple of bucks. I'll go get a bomb ass sandwich too. That sounds like a pretty good idea. Let's go on, Faisal. Faisal, I think you're catching me at the end of my Steam here. Or the end of my stream, because yeah, the colored mic is still like sitting right here. I just changed up. I use that mic with the Sony. Right now I'm using the DJI Pocket 3. And I could, like, for instance, you know, put the face tracking on if I want it to. The one thing this doesn't do, like the Max, is when I back up, I should have a mode on this camera where it keeps me and will zoom in and out. Turkey avocado, dude. You fucking speaking my language. You're speaking my language. I'm the same way, man. I'm all about I don't need wireless headphones. Well, it's one of those funny things. You don't know what you need until you need it. So if I had wireless headphones, they might be all the rage. Yeah, my 3000s here are, oh my God, heavy as hell. They're skinned white. And my friend, a deck saver, hooked me up with a deck saver. 12-inch skins. Has some deals going on right now if you want to get that going. Even my friends at Style Flip have some good savings happening. Both good companies. Cool, you bought a drive, did you? Fucking appreciate that, buddy. You're going to love that drive. I'm telling you, that drive is really good. Here's what I was going to say too. This is definitely one people have slept on as well. I feel like people have slept on this. The Rev one, I think that money right there, for that kind of money, that's the link I just put in, by the way. I think the Rev 1 is definitely something that a lot of people might be sleeping on. What kind of tells that old man Pioneer is definitely not dead? Looks like they would be dead more soon than Pioneer. So DJ Roger, sorry if it's a little clickbaity. What I was just kind of getting at, I don't think the company is dead. I think the name, the focus is definitely on Alpha Theta right now. And I'm just like to know what the future of the Pioneer DJ name is going to be. I guess I should have put in the title, what is the future of the Pioneer DJ brand? That would have been better, right? But, you know, I was going for the kind of the shock value. And you know what? It worked. It worked. You can see the numbers. Lots of people are here. It's getting people talking, and that's the idea of, you know, throwing a little shock out there and putting some shit like that. Because we got Pre-Young Joni came in here. Professor BX was kicking around, answering some stuff, even though the guy's busy as fuck, man. I always appreciate when Professor BX shows up because it's kind of like Batman. You know what I mean? You never see the guy, but if you put the right signal, if you got the right signal up there, and yeah, Levia, it's clickbait, but it's part of the game. Like, fuck it. When DJ Carlo does his clickbait shit, nobody says nothing to the guy. One of the biggest YouTube channels on the internet when it comes to DJ gear. Nobody says nothing about his clickbait. He's making crazy money. Guy's got affiliates like a motherfucker. I'm over here just scraping along. Phil does clickbait. They all do clickbait, man. Welcome to the internet. Could have been worse. Okay, this is the one here I want to send you guys. This is the shopping list one. Look at that. Now look at the chair it's on. This is a pretty good size. And the Opus versus XDJ AZ should be live. When I get one, it will be. So this thing here, by the way, is cool. I think this is like something cool for your man cave, your DJ stuff. You know, you want to get a little Christmas present for your DJ friend. You want to buy it for yourself. And it's cheap, man. It's 24 bucks. So I'm going to put a link up. You know, I'll make, what, 20 cents off this? But really, it's not about how much money I'm going to make. It's fucking cool. So that link I just put up there, by the way. Yeah, go. Is Pioneer DJ bankrupt? So that link right there is to that cool. It looks like it's about that big, as I'm guessing. This cool little DJ thing doesn't look too cheesy, because some of that shit, I've seen some cheesy looking shit. That one there is pretty subtle. I think it's kind of nice. Yeah, the AZ over Opus if you're looking for familiar shit. If you want to have like CDJ 3000 type A9 system, I think so. If you want to do some events and you want to do some upscale shit and have a different look, the Opus Quad, man, it's a head turner. It does make people. I do have a Discord server, and you know what? It was just, I don't got the time to fuck around with Discord. I don't got time for that shit. And we got a few people in the Discord. No one's ever there. It was just it was a flop. It was a total flop. No one give a fuck. I'd rather do this shit. So once again, guys, it's not too late. Hit the like button. It does help the algorithm if you haven't done it already. My link is up there for my PayPal. I've had, of all the viewers tonight, I've had 2 people send me a couple of bucks. If everyone... And Professor BX, I have not tried using the zone out for the Opus as an effect send yet. And I wasn't quite sure why I would use that. I couldn't wrap my head around the fact of I still wouldn't be able to pick what channel I want to go out to the zone, right? Like, can you change it on the fly and bring it back in? That's what felt weird. My whole headphone out trick as a send and coming back into a channel feels easier. I don't know why. Do I prefer A9 or V10? I sold my A9. I really loved my A9, but I kept the V10. No, the V10. Who needs 6 channels? The guy who can run their effects through the other 2 channels. That's the guy. V10 can do some cool shit, man. I like the sound of the V10. It was a hard choice, man. It was a tough call. I have drum machines and shit like that, so the V10 for me made a little bit more sense. Well, shit, Professor BX, buddy. I appreciate the PayPal. Gotta make sure I didn't miss anybody here. Always nice to see people appreciate the time. They know the birthday's coming up. And how many effects am I doing one night? You know what? Like I was gonna say, the V10 for me at home, I like. If I had to go DJ out, I think maybe the A9 would be a bit more effective for me. So yeah, what am I going to do here? I think it's getting about that time. Like it's getting so dark so early. It's like it's only 4:30, but I feel like if I don't head out and get something now, I'm going to be walking around at midnight. So thanks everyone who stopped by the channel. Special shout out to Professor BX for taking the time out of his busy schedule to come in here, answer some people's questions. That's kind of nice. Priyoung Joni, of course, is here too. So we had 2 people from the company that were here to, you know, make sure that you got the proper answers. Pioneer DJ is not dead. The company is well alive. Everything's going good. We're just talking about the name and going forward. And it was just a discussion to kind of get things going to see, you know, what do you think? Me personally, I don't care what name is on my equipment as long as it works. It's built well, it's reliable, and it has some cool new features that my old stuff doesn't have. That's all I ask. I don't think I'm asking too much. Not asking for much around here. Sorry the camera died earlier. Wasn't paying attention. I have it plugged in. We had to restart the stream, which somehow kind of worked almost. I'm not really sure how that happened. Anyways, all the regulars, I'd be sitting here all night if I started to name off every single person that showed up. You know you were here. You know who donated to the channel, who didn't. Don't forget those Amazon links. You know what I mean? Like, honest to God, you will all shop Amazon. You don't got to buy the link I sent you. Take that link, copy that link. I'll put it up again. There's a link. There's a link. There's a link. Oh, can't do that. There's some links. Copy that link, paste it in a notepad, keep it around. When you got to buy your socks, when you got to buy some groceries, you know, you're shopping those Cyber Monday deals, you're getting some presents for the kids and the family and stuff, just jump through my link. It doesn't cost you any more to do so. And I will get back a little something here. Pioneer DJ is rich. They're probably doing okay. They're probably doing okay. I hope they are. You know what I mean? The company that makes cool shit. Why are you never a DJ Lab? Melvin P. What are you talking about, buddy? Why are you never a DJ Lab? Now you got me. Just as I'm about to leave, and someone got to come and ask some strange question. What do you mean, man? Come on, Melvin. Don't be shy now. Now you got my attention. The 6000s are a done deal. They're never going to be upgraded. A DJ lab is music, simple. You fucking, please. Melvin, lucky I'm in the Christmas mood. Birthday's coming up. Let me explain something to you about the DJ lab. What you don't see on camera. We're having this discussion, right? I am not. No, this is the DJ lab, meaning I take equipment, I try different things with it, I hook up things with other things that you might not, and I'm doing the kind of shit trying to make the gear not work. So if things don't work here, I can pass on the information on how to fix things, the tips and tricks. I can contact the manufacturers and be like, hey, I tried this, this, and this, and guess what? We're having a problem. That's the lab. If you want to just hear music, there's a million fucking DJs all over YouTube and Twitch that will play whatever you want to hear. You can watch them and dance in your living room and party away. Tons of online music stations. There's no end to this shit. There's only one guy here that's doing the real work. Race car driver is nobody without the mechanic. Do you know what I mean? I'm the mechanic back here. I'm the guy. I'm not here to mix. I'm not here to show my DJ skills off because I'm a mediocre DJ at best. So, if that's what you're looking for, you want music, move along. Sometimes I'll play a mix, but that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about all this shit, to talk about gear, have discussions. It's a community. We're not a bunch of groupies. This isn't a Steve Stone groupie show, you know what I mean? Honestly. So yeah, you're totally wrong, Melvin. But you're never talking issues. Really, it's more personal issues. Melvin P., guess what? I think it's time that you move on to another channel. Go watch someone else. Go watch Digital DJ Tips. You can just, you know, be gone. I don't like to do stupid shit like that. But nothing I hate more than when some asshole comes in here and fucking tries to tell me how to do shit. Fuck me. Fuck me, right? Like, people wonder why I swear so much. I'm trying to be a nice person. I know he's not banned. He's literally just hidden from the channel so he can still hear me. And dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, there's lots of administrators here. But my administrators know it's better to just, I can take care of shit. All I had to do was reach over to that computer and hit the goddamn thing, and it was done. Oh, now we got PJ calling. What are PJ's calling for? Hello?
Hey, way to get the chat on fire today, man. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I know you're hungry. I'm not going to keep you long. Plus, I'm heading over to see Disney on Ice with my wife and my best friend. So, I just wanted to give an explanation because I'm not
gonna
sure
go, guys.
if you remember when we talked about as far as